Right, guys, how's it going? It's a particular date, but I'm trying to start my videos, right, without saying the date. Is it helpful when I say the date? I mean, you obviously know the date when you're watching it now, but I always like put the date in thinking if someone stumbles on the video in the future, they know that it's an old video. No? What do you think? It's Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2019, and you're watching KopTalk TV. Do I need to do that? I don't know how to start my videos otherwise. What about, it's turned out nice again, motherfucker. Anyway. Right now, I've got Sky News on in the background. Right now, we don't have a Prime Minister in the UK, for a few minutes at least. Probably the most stable it's been in the UK for years, and will be for the next few years. So, you want to lap up every second of that. Do you know what I mean? Theresa May's gone, and Boris is waiting to be, officially declared PM in the next few minutes. So that's how riveting and exciting it is here today in the KopTalk office. Anyway, so I did do another video earlier talking about a couple of players that Liverpool definitely won't be signing this summer, and I want to talk to you a little bit about transfers really, and just my thoughts surrounding them. Before I proceed, can I tell you that if you join DKB today, all right, or this week, all right, if you join DKB TV on an annual subscription, 20 quid, come on guys, I mean fucking hell, I need a takeaway occasionally, and that's just for me, right? On an annual, we'll give you a free KopTalk membership for a year, and that's $49.99, so you're saving 50 quid if you join today. Support me, all right? The link is in the video description below. Hooray. So I want to talk to you about the transfer situation. Now, I wrote an editorial today. Well, I didn't write, I typed it. If you go to KopTalk.com, KopTalk.com, and go to opinion at the top and then down to Duncan Oldham, that's me, all right. I did an editorial titled "A Real Statement of Intent from Anfield is Needed." I was a bit disappointed with that really, because afterwards I thought I should have called it "A Real Statement of Intent from Anfield was Needed." But there you go. It's done now. So I'm not going to read it to you, it's there if you want to read it, and it's basically touching on the current situation with regards transfers or the lack of them this summer. Now yesterday, the manager, Mr. Jurgen Klopp, said we can't pay crazy money for players. Now I will concentrate on his specific quotes, alright? He said it's not easy. I said last year that to improve the team is not easy with reasonable money. So that you could read into, I'm not saying do, I'm saying you could read into that and say that he's saying there, it's not really easy to improve the team with the resources he has. Alright? Some people might look at that and say he's not being backed. I don't think that's what he's trying to say. He's saying with crazy money, you always can do it, okay? You pay whatever you want, then it's possible. Now, I will continue. He says we are not a club like that, therefore we are not a club that will just pay whatever because we can't do it. And that's exactly what he says next. We cannot do that. We are really wealthy, but we cannot do what some other teams, are doing. That's how it is. But we don't have to, right? We have to find solutions during the season. Yes, you find sometimes a solution in the transfer market, and we have done that. I don't have to name the players, everybody knows. But otherwise, you have to find the solutions on the training ground, and that's what we do now. We are still looking in the transfer market this summer, but it will not be the biggest transfer window of Liverpool's. It just will be a transfer window. We will see what we do, and if we haven't done anything by the end, it will be for different reasons. It's about using this team. In the transfer window, you have to build a team that you think you want to go into the season with, but I have that team already, so he's happy with what he's got. If we can bring somebody else in, that makes it even better, we will see. But if not, the team is already there, and again, we will have to find solutions at different moments. Now then, let's leave the Jimmy Savile out of it. Right, how was about that then? I can't help myself. So it's not easy. He can't improve the team with reasonable money. It means he's got to spend big. And what is interesting with regards to these comments, guys, is that he said similar within the last week. So twice he has commented or let it be known that the club cannot spend crazy money. Basically, the last comments, what I remember, were along the lines of we can't compete with Manchester City, Barcelona, PSG. All right, so which is fair enough. You know, we can't if we're completely honest. The way I see it is that my opinion, for what it's worth, is that we have a couple of targets, or he has identified a couple of targets, players, that he would like to bring in, but that they exceed the valuation that he thinks they are worth, right? So if he thinks a player is worth 50 million, but the holding club wants 80 million, do you pay the 80 million? Whose decision is that? Are the owners really going to interfere in that? Because a lot of people say the owners should just pay it. But I don't like, even if it's not your money, if your mate was buying something, right, wanted to buy something, and he didn't know much about it, but maybe you did, and he says to you, hey, what do you reckon? I've seen this. It's 80 quid. You would turn around to your mate, wouldn't you? If it were worth 80, you say, it's 50 quid, like, I'd pay 50 quid max. And then me, as the mate, if you were the mate, you go, cheers for that. All right, I won't do that then. I'll just bide my time and wait till something comes along that should be around that match. You get me drift, guys? So it comes a point, doesn't it, when it's like, all right, maybe that £80 thing that your friend was looking at, right, is it worth £80 to him? So it's like, it might only be worth 50 quid, but if he really wants it, if he really wants that one, because he might not get it again, do you pay the little bit extra? That's the thing. Now, I do that when I'm buying stuff, right? I know somewhat what it's worth. And if I think, well, you know, I probably haven't got a chance of getting that again, or maybe I'll have to wait a while, or maybe I just don't want to piss around anymore, or maybe I'm desperate for it, then I don't mind paying a little bit extra. Okay? So I guess it comes down to common sense. But there does become a point when you go, hang on a minute, do you know what I mean? You're just taking the piss, mate. You know, and it's the same thing with regards to valuations with footballers, isn't it? So if the manager wants to turn around and say, do you know what, he's worth 50, they want 80, I ain't paying it. I pay 60, 65, but I ain't paying it. I'm just not doing it. Are the owners really going to turn around and say, well, you know, you can't have the extra 30? I think they'd give him it. I do, honestly. So I don't think it's an opportunity to criticise the owners. I just genuinely think that maybe because we're the European champions, and they know that we are very lucrative at the moment. We've had record TV money. We've had great money from the Champions League run and success. There's money coming left, right and centre. New deals, sponsorship deals, commercial, everything. We can go out there and blow 80 million if we want to. But it just comes a point when you have to be sensible. So I kind of understand the manager if that is the situation where, you know, he's maybe got a couple of targets and he's saying, well, you know, they're not budging on valuation. And that's what I think happened with the Fekir, that situation. I genuinely think he still wanted him this summer. That's what I heard. And I heard that they'd set a top price of 15 million. He went for 17.7, right? But it sounded a little bit more complicated because his brother was included in that deal. And I don't know. I just genuinely believe that the interest was maintained. Now, I've just uploaded a video for you guys, and it just needs publishing. So I'm just going to click on publish there. That means that you can be watching my first video of today while I'm talking to you. Well, it doesn't matter. You probably watched it already. You just leave me to do my shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, I genuinely believe there is a couple of players there that he can sign right now if he wants to, but the holding clubs are asking for too much money. It's as simple as that. Then you see the supporters' point of view where it's like, you know, come on, man, just do something, yeah? We all want to see new players brought in. And this is the bit where, you know, where you leave the common sense bit and you become the supporter. And I've got to be honest, Liverpool win the European Cup, right? But that is history now. To me, that's history, guys, right? That means that it counts for nothing when the new season gets underway, right? It's irrelevant, yeah? Maybe the squad that he has got, maybe he can repeat that and do it again. Let's hope he can. Yeah, but I think we'd all agree that we'd like to see the squad strengthened, especially since we've had a couple of exits as well. So the thing is, what I want to see from Liverpool Football Club, and I'm sure every single one of you will agree with me, is that you go out, you beat Europe's best teams, you become champions of Europe, and then you sign a kid for a few million or something. It's not exactly a statement of intent. Do you know what I mean? Man City won the league, right? Have got a great squad, great talent, and they've gone out and bought at least one player for 62 million or something like that. I can't remember how much it is in that region. So why are we drawing comparisons to Manchester City? Yes, we can't spend like Manchester City have in the past, but at the moment we can match that. We can do that. You're not telling me that every player out there is going to cost a bomb or be overpriced. So as a supporter, and like, because we've had years, what feels like decades of like this kind of lukewarm, like sort of like half, dedicated, committed. I just want to see us go out and just get someone. When we went out and got Alisson, it was like, wow, yes, we mean business. When we eventually got Virgil van Dijk, it was like, yes, get in there, right? So I would just like to have seen that this year, right? Do have to go and spend hundreds of millions of pounds, but wouldn't it have been nice if Liverpool could have captured one of the top players that the other clubs are chasing and stuff like that? Don't get involved in bidding wars. Let's use some common sense. Let's not overspend on certain players if their clubs are genuinely taking a piss. But let's just do something. Now, I am still upbeat. I still believe that we will bring in at least one player. All right? There was a defender that we were trying to sign. I forget his name. He made the switch somewhere else recently. It was some Premier League club, not one of the best Premier League clubs. Obviously someone that the manager, rates, not a great big name or anything, but someone he thinks can step up and provide suitable cover, for the likes of Andy Robertson and that. So, it's a sort of thing that you understand and you would like to see. But again, I will say, I don't know if you noticed that there was a little break in the video though. For some reason, QuickTime starts freezing after 10 or 11 minutes since the latest update from Apple or something. It's doing me head in, guys. About 10 or 11 minutes in, I'm talking to you and it just stops and my face is on the screen like that, like my cum face, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, good, awful thought, I know. For you guys, not for the ladies, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, yeah. But do you know what I mean, guys? It's just stressing me out. So I've started recording my second video as part of this video. I've got to stitch them together. It stresses me out. I ain't got time for it. Anyway, the point I'm trying to say is I want Liverpool to show some muscle, man. Do you know what I mean? I want them to come out there and go, we're European champions, we're champions of Europe, man. We're going to do it again this year. We're not going to ponce around telling everyone that Adam Lallana's a new signing when we all know he's about as useful as a fucking ashtray on a motorbike. Do you know what I mean? We don't want that, do we? Yeah, all right, the Ox is a good player. I'm good, I'm glad. But don't patronise me, tell me he's like a new signing. Yeah, we know that, great. But then that's like being naive, saying, well, we're not going to have any injuries during the next campaign. We might lose him, we might lose someone else. We'll definitely lose Adam fucking Lallana, won't we? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, I need us to go out there and do something. You don't have to, like, go out and spend zillions. Just fucking do something. Do something. Do you know what I mean? Show them that you mean intent. Because, you know what I mean, guys? I just like my t-shirt. I got the horses in the back. Anyway, I just thought I'd better show you that because it said I got, and you'd be like, what, AIDS? Do you know what I mean? So, I just think we need to do something. That's it. It's as simple as that. But I'm calm about it. I'm all right about it. I genuinely think that we will do some business. I do think we'll do some business. Maybe he's just playing it cool. I don't know. Why should I? Why should I know? Don't look at me. I'm not a Twitter ITK, am I? Do you know what I mean? I've been nowhere near as successful as that in my life. But do you know, guys, I know you're all with me on this, but I know a lot of people the majority of people will come round to the, we don't want to be overpaid. Yes, you're right. You're right. But you're not saying that applies in every circumstance. Oh, we shouldn't buy someone for the sake of buying. No, we fucking shouldn't. But I tell you what, I'd rather have more players of quality, as Rafa would say on the bench. You know what I mean? Hang on a minute. As Rafa would say, quality. I'd rather have more quality on the bench to come in and make an impact and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't start talking to me about fucking Adam Lallana as some kid that's going to, we're talking about kids now as if they're going to come in and score 30 goals or something. Oh. Look, I've got faith in the manager. If that's what he wants to do, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe anything he says. But just for once, can we build on something as we go forward? You win the European Cup, right? Let's show them we mean some fucking business. Because we've got some money now, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My phone's flashing. I'll get back to that in a minute. Right, so I just want to see a bit of flexing of muscle, a bit of determination and stuff like that. You can't rest on your laurels. You can't just sit back. It's no good saying, we nearly won the league last year. Well, we didn't fucking win it, did we? Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point of it, isn't it? If we maybe had a Coutinho, for example, in the squad, maybe we would have done. Do you know what I mean? So, who remembers coming second? You do when you're trying to prove a point. That's it. We didn't win the league. Oh, we won the European Cup. Fantastic. That's great. Fucking mint. Loved that. Great. Champions of Europe 6 times and all that. Fantastic. But, come on, guys. We need that Premier League title, man. You know, we've got a lot of competitions to compete in. And the general point of this video, what I'm trying to say to you is, I believe there's a couple of players that they can push over the line if they want to, but they're reluctant to because of the money involved. That's fine, right? If you don't want to get ripped off, fine. But I'm looking at it from the fans' point of view. I'm like, fuck's sake, man. Look at that. I've just rubbed my eyes, gone all red. You know what I mean? I just need to feel like we're a club with ambition. That's it. Yeah? You don't come back at me and say, well, they haven't signed anyone really, and they haven't... I'm not fucking interested in anybody else. Not interested. Champions of Europe, man. I want to get up there and repeat it again. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Are you with me on this? Are you with me on this? I'm with me on this. I'm with me on this. He's with me on this. Do you know what? 5 years ago today, Rodders died, guys. 5 years ago today. And 20 years ago today, I got married at Anfield, at the stadium, to my childhood sweetheart, Maria. 20 years ago today. And Liverpool were playing Feyenoord in a pre-season friendly, and we won 2-0. And I've no idea who scored, right? Look it up. Liverpool Feyenoord 2-0, 24th of July, 1999. I'm going to say Michael Owen and Patrick Berger. No idea. I honestly don't know. I need to know now. Someone tell me in the comments. Yeah, I got married at Anfield at the stadium, and then we had the reception at the stadium, and we had the Liverpool Feyenoord game on the monitors, but I wasn't allowed to have the volume on. I had to compromise. Anyway, at least LFC stayed in my life. Do you know what I mean? At least that bird I can count on. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, you weren't like that. Do you know what I mean? But you know, shit happens. Too young. Do you know what I mean? Too young. Fuck me. I say to my Rob all the time, don't you even think about getting married until you're 30. And do you know what? I'd change that now to 40. Honestly, I really would. Anyway, you don't want to hear all that shit, do you? So, yeah. But yeah, 20 years ago today I got married at Anfield. And 5 years ago today, Rodders died. I mean, if you're a long-term KopTalk.tv viewer, you'll know who Rodders was. And it's quite fine for you, you know that he was called Rodders to you because you're part of the family, he was part of the videos, you know what I'm saying? If you're not sure who Rodders was and you want to mention him in the comments, you have to call him Rodney, alright? Because that's his formal name. If you don't know him, it's Rodney. If you're one of the KopTalk.tv, people, it's Rodders, alright? So yeah, it depends. It's important that, you know what I'm saying? Don't upset him, even though he's not here. He's in a box somewhere. He's in the box, I'll have to find him. So, anyway, moving on from them, a couple of cheery thoughts. That's it. So, let me know what you think about the transfer situation. I'm keeping the faith. I'm a believer, right? I'm keeping the faith, and I still think that we will do some business, but it's get a bit squeaky bum, like, guys. You know what I'm saying? Get a bit squeaky bum. I'm sure you'd all agree with me that, you're not telling me that every player out there costs a fucking fortune. You're not telling me that. I'm not having that. And you don't have to settle for some shite. Let's get. Yeah. I trust the manager. I'm just sulking. All right, I'm sulking. I want to go into the new campaign with like a super duper signing in midfield. Do you know what I mean? I just got to keep the faith. There's no point moaning yet till it's over. Hello, are you all right? I was talking about Rodders. I'd change you for Rodders like that. Sorry, but I would. Not really. Come on, show him. Do you want to see him? Come on. Huh? Can you see? Look. You see yourself? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. This is Zoe. Zoe I got from the rescue centre. She was abandoned with a sister who died, and they both had the parvovirus, but this one survived, didn't you? Yeah. And nobody wanted her. And she was dumped into a big dustbin, weren't you? At the side of the road. Some bastard put you in a bag, didn't he? Or chucked you away. And I saw a picture of her on social media, and I was like, I've got to go and get that dog. I didn't really want another dog because I was a bit upset afterwards. But you're my pal. And she's called Zoe, all right? After Zoe out of House of Cards. Why? Because House of Cards is my favourite programme. And I wanted a dog to call him Francis. But she was a bitch, you know what I'm saying? As are most women in my life. Oh shit, I hope they're not watching. Right, go on, piss off. Go on, piss off or I'll skin you. I'm only joking. That's it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the transfers. Are you with me or what? Sorry if the video's all over the place. It froze at one point in the middle and I'm not sure exactly where it was. Alright guys, I'll speak to you later. If you want to support me, join DKB TV on an annual membership below this week and you'll get free KopTalk membership worth £50. Get involved, get with all the peoples, you know what I'm saying? Oh, love to have you on board. And do you know what guys, to be honest, I'd like a really nice Chinese on Friday. I don't do Chinese because I'm a fussy eater. Now I know what you're thinking. You think, you a fussy eater, you fat. No, but listen, right? I want to go to the Chinese on Friday or Saturday night this weekend, right? And I want a nice omelette. Do you know what I'm saying? I want a nice omelette. Yeah, nice omelette. If a lot of you join, I could maybe go to the steakhouse and have a steak instead. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys, you got to look after me. As you can see, I'm fading away here. It's not working, is it? All right, then, you tight fuckers. I'll always be here for you guys at KopTalk.tv as well. DKB.tv, people, I think I will be with you tomorrow. I think I might have something to talk about tomorrow for you. Okay, guys, I love you, leave you. I'll speak to you real soon. All right.